Right. Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year is for government. The Gregorian calendar is telling us it's a Happy New Year.
Yeah.
But I just got to say this. In the wintertime, everything dies. But in March time, when coming into the spring's equinox, that's when everything is born. And they go out and they try to find the slither of the moon, which that will be the new year. So because of the Gregorian calendar, our new year is now. But if you really, and you can go research this, think about it, the new year is in the spring equinox. It's flourish. Everything is born, isn't it? Everything is born. And I just needed to explain that because a lot of people probably don't know that. But go do your research, like I did, like Rochelle did, like my daughter does. We research a lot of things before we bring it to you. You go do your research. You got Google. I got Google. So and thank God for the internet because then you can research a lot of things and find out. Right. Are we gonna go with the flow? Happy New Year. And I am Apostle Dr. Iva Bauer sitting in with
Pastor Rochelle.
and this is Overcomers Church service this morning. And we just want to say grand rising to everybody because we rose. Lord, we rose with the Lord this morning, didn't we? Because we are not moaning anything. So we are rising with the Lord. And it's a new year for the world and part of the world because not everybody celebrate New Year's around this time. But I'm in the US, so we're gonna go with the flow. It's a new year for us, and we're here. We're back to bring the things we need to bring for this time, for such a time as this that we're living in. And I just, do you have anything to say?
Good morning, which
Yes.
is actually afternoon for
Yes.
Aunt Sonia.
Yes.
She says, good morning, blessings to all, and Happy New Year.
And I just want to welcome the people on Facebook who we can see, and I want to welcome the people on YouTube who we cannot see them, but they can see us, and they will send in a message to us from time to time. And I think Gigi and Margarita is probably on this morning. I'm hoping they are, and they can send a message, and with others that I am not aware of. So it's just like with Facebook also. So we just want to welcome you. And the title for today is
Are you at the end of your rope?
Are you at the end of your rope?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know I am. Sure. Sometimes. But are you at the end of your rope? It's going to be good. Good information. So, without no further ado, I'm going to open up in a prayer, and then I am going to ask Pastor Rochelle about her testimony. And if you have a testimony, please send it in. Please send it in to us.
Yes.
Because we're on live, and when you're on live, everything happens. And we're in the house, and you might be hearing a little background thinker here and there, but it's all good. You're gonna
Oh,
get
I
the message.
also wanted to say happy belated birthday to Gigi because her birthday was on the 30th.
Oh, was
And
it
so-
happy belated birthday? I was so
It's
busy.
I know the time
I
of year.
apologize, Gigi. I was so busy that I'm trying to get my house together from the time we took apart and got rid of that storage. It's like we threw away a whole bunch of stuff, but it's like we brought some stuff too. And if anybody knows, when you do that, it's like you're just moving in and you gotta, oh my God, there's so much to do. And I'm still doing, even though holidays and stuff. We're still doing, but we want to say happy birthday to Gigi.
Yes.
Gigi,
Another wonderful year around the sun.
and my aunt, if she was alive, she would have been 101 or 102, something like that. I spoke to my brother the other day, and she had a birthday on the 31st of December, if she was alive. But yeah, and that. So without no further ado, we are going to pray. I'm going to open up in prayer. The first prayer for the new year. Ha, ya, 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 she. Yeah, she. Oh, thank you. Thank you for, we're praying to the God that lives in us, because there's nothing outside of us. You that lives in me and everybody else. We just thank you for waking us up this morning. And we thank you for having people watching us this morning and learning from the message that you want to bring to them today. The God that lives in me, the God that lives in Rochelle, the God that lives in Ansonia, the God that lives in each and every person that is on right now. We just want to say thank you. Thank you for bringing us through 2025, which it wasn't an easy year, but we know that 2026 is going to be a better year. And we just thank you for this service. We ask you to decrease us and you increase more in us. That when we speak, what we need to speak is coming from you, Lord God. We just thank you. We exalt you. And we just praise you. And we said, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Ashe, ashe, ashe.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, we're going to ask testimonial, starting with Pastor Rochelle.
So,
how's grandma?
Grandma's doing wonderful.
Because I know most of the testimony that's in about grandma.
Grandma's
doing good.
Yeah.
Grandma at the end of her rope.
No, grandma, grandma always stays in good spirits.
Yeah,
and that's
good.
the thing I love about her. She's
Good.
like, every morning when I wake up, I'm happy to see another day.
Yes. And it's a blessing because a lot of people haven't. They up to this morning, people got up and went around.
Right.
So go ahead with your testimony.
So, in preparation for our next few weeks of our messages and everything, I was just going through some different meditations and things and thinking about some different things, that. And it's always good to kind of think about, well, what are you grateful for in 2025? What happened? Because there can be plenty of bad things, but there's got to be a couple of things that you are grateful for that happened throughout the year. And so I was sitting, reflecting on that, kind of reflecting on, well, okay, so what new things would I like to bring into, and this is our American calendar that we have here, into our new year, right? And so that's kind of where I spent time, thinking about, well, where all did I contribute my time to? How effective was it? How useful was it? Are there some areas that I should cut back on, so that my time can be more productive? Right. Whether it's and sometimes it's not necessarily time that you've just spent on your own. It could be time that you've spent with someone else. Right. So different relationships that you have, in your life. So you really begin to evaluate those relationships and how do they affect you, and are they life-giving? Right. So because all relationships have different stages, right. And so you have to know what stage it's in and think about where you want it to go. Yeah. And so if you don't see that it can go up to a better level, then you've got to begin to think about, well, is this a relationship that I really need to keep? Maybe I need to devote less time to that particular relationship. Right, exactly. And so that's kind of my testimony along of what I've been thinking about and reflecting on. So I'm grateful to be able to sit and reflect on different things.
Mhm.
I'm grateful for my family that I have, and
The extended
grateful
family.
for my loved ones. So yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's a beautiful testimony. Like, I there was a lot of things that went on in 2025, but my dedication in 2025 was my health, my husband's health, my sisters, um, to keep us that the God that lives in us will keep us healthy.
Yeah.
And he or she was working
Right.
because we are healthy. I just thank God that we are doing good with health.
Yeah.
And yeah, we go check in the doctors and stuff like that, and they give you the little spill. But they bring on the spill, but you know what? I know what I need to do.
Right.
And I know the things that I need to do. So I know when I go back, I um I know what they're gonna see and not see.
Right.
Because I know what I have to do. So and I have focused on my health and just doing what I got to do. And I will continue to focus on my health because now I'm trying to pick up Tai Chi walk
Oh.
and also yoga and working out. And I know a lot of Christian yoga, oh, that's so demonic. Well, I look at it this way. Before we're gonna condemn stuff, we need to go and research it. And we need to go and try it out. And then you're gonna see that it's not what you were told it was. Because a lot of us were told that a lot of things were so demonic and so bad for you and everything. And when you go and do it yourself, you find out that it wasn't like that. And I want to start doing like chair yoga and stuff and exercising in the chair and standing up and doing dancing and everything. So this year, for this new year, I'm going to focus on my health more by going out walking and doing more stuff. And we in my back area, we're gonna be building we're gonna be setting up a exercise area. So that's what we're gonna be doing. And if you have any testimonies that you would like to share, just go ahead and share it, please. I know Shalom Shepherd is on. He was on to
Yes.
say, go ahead.
And he says blessings to us all in 2026.
2026. Because it's going to be I really feel that 2026, in spite of everything that is trying to come at us, um no one, and I'm going to say this, no one is bigger than the God that lives in you.
Right.
No one. I don't care who they are. The God that lives in me is who I'm going to focus more on. I'm going to get into more spirituality. And when I'm getting into the spirituality more so, no one can move that because the God that lives in me gonna be working through me as He is, and He's gonna work more so through me. And when He start working more so through me, don't be surprised. Some things that's gonna come out. It might catch you. Hallelujah. So yes. So let's, without no further ado, we are going to go into, are you at the end of your rope?
Yes.
Yeah.
It might make people wonder, well, at the end of the rope, meaning as in have dealt with a lot of things and just I don't need one more thing, and people are like, yeah, that was the straw that broke the
Broke the
camel's
camel's
back,
back.
right?
Yeah, we have had a lot of that running around
Right.
2025.
And a lot of people were like, oh, I can't wait until we get into 2026.
Yeah. But you know
So,
what? You know what the old year bring? My grandmother always used to tell us that you know what the old brought you, but you don't know what the new gonna fly in. Because you don't know. So we all in limbo, but we can meditate and do meditation prayer and hope for the best without doubting. That's the way I look at it.
yeah.
Go ahead, Miss Rochelle.
So, are you at the end of the rope? Are you feeling weary, cast down? Do you feel like you're about to give up? So, we're just going to go over a few different things to just kind of see where you're at and what you're thinking, and just a little encouragement to start out the year to get you thinking and get you in the right mindset, right? So, faith should not be a burden and it should not be a puzzle for folks, okay? The more childlike that we are, the better it works. Yep. Bottom line. Yeah. Because a child takes what you tell them, they believe it, and then they go with it with expectation that it's going to happen.
Yes. And that's what I like about kids, especially when they want something for Christmas. They're like, I'm just the other day when it was on the 24th, I think it was, they played that movie, the Christmas Story.
Oh my and goodness!
All day they played
with the Red Rider
with the Red Rider gun. And every time he go, I want a Red Rider BB. Everybody go, you're gonna shoot your eye out. and so that kid manifested that. Manifested that. Brought it to life. Yeah. Because that's what he wanted. And if we were like she says, childlike. Yes. Like kids. Guys, can you realize the things that we can manifest? The things that we can bring to life?
It's unlimitless.
Yeah. And a lot of things that we're going through. Can you believe that? That we can bring so much to life. Even our health, even someone else's health, whatever, finances. When you think you don't have, you just got what the word says, speak it into existence.
Yes.
That's manifestation.
Yep.
We got to speak that word into existence. Yeah. And that kid did. I want a Red Rider BB gun.
Yes.
He spoke it every second. He told everybody, even told his teacher, and she goes, you're going to shoot your eye out. They even had people dressed up like witches and stuff when he was telling somebody. And everything, everywhere he went,
they would tell him, yep.
He will tell that what he wants, and they will tell him that he's going to shoot his eye out.
But here's the key. His faith was so great in what he wanted that he was not deterred by what
anybody
else said.
Yes, he did. He didn't care what you said. He didn't care what the witch said.
Nope.
He didn't care what nobody said.
Nope.
All he knew that I want that BB gun for Christmas. And he expected that BB gun to be under his Christmas tree. And guess what? It was.
Yes.
Come on, somebody. If we have that childlike faith and we have that kind of faith, come on, what will be impossible for you?
Right.
Come on now.
Another prime example is, the little boy that wanted this bike. And he would imagine every day riding on that bike and how his bell would be
ringing.
And how the wheels were going to be and everything on that bike. He'd constantly talk about it. He would act like he was on that bike. He would see himself on that bike every day. Yes. Hello, somebody. Yes. He manifested that bike. Hello.
He did. And that's what we need to do.
Yes.
Instead of us putting, but I can't get it because I'm not worthy. I don't have the money. But I hope so. Well, heck yeah, I'll be guiding through. You ain't gonna get it. You doubted me. Come here, bro. I don't give it to you either. But if you get in and you keep saying it, and you keep saying it, and you repeating that this is what you are going to have, this is what you want, you will get it. And you will continue to get it, and you will get it. Now something showed up about the battery. It's well plugged in. Let's see.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. No, that's pushed all the way.
I'm wondering if it's the plug. Well, go ahead, Miss Rochelle. You go ahead and fix what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Miss Rochelle is going to continue doing the message while I'm taking care of the technical. Where is that? Hmm.
So just like that little boy had the faith, he talked about it every day, acted like he was playing on that thing every day with that bike. Just like the boy with the BB gun, even though everybody was negative to him. So we have
Mhm.
one example that wasn't getting negative comments, right? Then we have an
Mhm.
example, the first example, that every comment he got from somebody was negative. But here's the deal, his faith was so strong and so great for what he wanted that he pushed all the negative comments to the side, allow it to even touch him whatsoever. They had their thoughts, they had their opinions, and we have to have the same thing,
The
right?
same thing. Yep.
We can't allow other people's opinions, other people's choices to dictate what we choose that we want to have faith for, right?
Right.
Yes.
Right. Faith is something things hope so
And
for the evidence
yes.
of things not seen.
Hello. So, happiness does not mean living without pain or hurt. That's not what it means at all. True happiness is learning how to live one day at a time.
Yeah.
What?
Straight Jesus.
In spite of any sorrows, any pain that transpires, right? It is learning how to rejoice in God no matter what has happened in the past.
Mhm.
So faith is what? Faith is a gift. It's not a diploma, something that you got to keep striving to have, you know. It's everybody has faith. Everybody has some measure of faith. And the more we utilize it, the stronger it gets. It's just like a muscle. The more we believe it, the more we walk in it, the the more things that we begin to manifest in our lives, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so believers of God are made stronger during dark, stormy nights. And how we respond during these storms determine what kind of believers we are, right? God didn't promise us a painless way of life. He promised us a way to escape, right?
Mhm.
He promised to help us to bear our pain, to help strengthen, to put us back on our feet when some weaknesses come and made us stagger. Okay? So, a believer's life isn't a life of clear sailing. Every believer is going to have good days and bad days. It's the same as everybody who walks in the earth, right?
Mhm.
So, God is with us not only when things are going well, but during our bad days also. When hard times hit us, God doesn't disappear saying, I'll be back, once you figure that out, right?
Right.
No, God doesn't say that. God is faithful and caring through every season in our life, through our seasons of wilderness, through our seasons of prosperity. God is there through it all. And so
Mhm.
those are the things we have to remember. And that was one of the things that in the beginning when it said how we respond in our storms kind of determines what type of believers are we. Are we fair weather believers that,
Mhm.
when things are going good, we're like, yeah, God, thanks, way to go, we got this, right? And then when things are going bad, you ain't got nothing to say to them.
Yeah, and we should be always thanking them and saying what we need to say because things are going good. I always tell my grandson and my granddaughter, the oldest ones, I always tell them, just because things are going good, you don't keep doing what you got to do with God.
Right.
You keep doing it
Right.
because the more, and I even tell my daughter this, and she knows this, the more you do, the better it is. The more you continue doing, the more better things are getting, the more better things are, and you can flow better. Just because things are good, you just don't neglect what you were doing to get to that.
Right.
You keep doing it.
Right. When you have So the goal is to not be in a situation where you are disgusted, and all that you can think about is the current problem that's going on in your life. Because when we do that, we tend to make our problems even greater, because that's where our focus is. That's where all of our energy is at. And so when we take the time to do other things and put our focus in other places at times, it helps us
Yes.
so that we are not causing the negative things to come into effect, right?
Exactly, exactly. And it always said that where you put your focus
Yes.
is that where your heart is. So if you're gonna focus and I have to check myself too, in it is where the energy goes. So I had to check myself too because with everything going on in the world, you know what I'm saying? You can get caught up.
Right.
And you can get caught up in what's going on. So I had to check myself and say, you know what? I got to wake up and not get caught up in all this craziness that's going on because my focus have to be somewhere else and my because my energy got to flow where it needs
Yes.
to flow.
You
So when you
want it,
put
you
your
want it to
focus,
be
your energy goes.
constantly
Yeah.
flowing in the positive, right?
Yes, in the
Not in the
positive.
negative.
Yeah.
So who's got control over that? Ourselves.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
It's not somebody else's fault.
Right.
It's not because somebody did this to us. No,
Mhm.
how we choose to handle whatever situation it
Situation
is,
is.
nobody's condoning anything. But
No.
here's the deal: how you choose to handle it and is going to determine how your energy is flowing. And how your energy is flowing is going to determine the outcomes from what took place, right?
Yes, exactly, exactly. Because whatever took place wherever is where you put your energy
Yeah.
and where you put your focus. And once we start focusing, like if we focus on, oh, I'm gonna get sick or I'm sick and oh, I got this and I got that. And no matter what the doctor do, it's not gonna get better. And when they tell you with their negative selves too, oh well, this is the last, go make it right with your maker. Some people, yeah, it's time for them to make it right with their maker because some people it's time for them to go home. But some people, you can do other things,
Right.
and you still around.
Hello,
You
somebody.
see what I'm
But
saying?
see, you told it. What did they say? They said, "Oh, I'm sick." So first
Yeah,
off, they
I'm
didn't
sick.
claim the sickness on
Yeah,
themselves in the first place.
because you
Okay.
know whatever you speak
Yeah.
is what you want. I'm sick. No, you're not sick. You have to get out of that. I am feeling good. Yeah, you might not feel good at the moment, but you just got to like, I feel great. I feel great. And that speaking that is going to what resonate with your body. You see what I'm saying? It's just like I never forget when Creflo Dollar, even though I don't watch him anymore, but I remember he kept saying he used to say back in the day, I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. And when he became a millionaire, he didn't even know he was a millionaire. He got invited to millionaire club meetings. He got invited sorry, to millionaire stuff, and he didn't even realize that he was a millionaire. It's just like the widow. I always come back to that widow with her son. With oh, I'm going ahead of
I
myself.
can see your mom.
Let
That's
me
in
try.
here.
Mom. But I was getting ahead of that, but she's got it, so I'm gonna bring it in. So, but not only even that, even Ruth. When Ruth with what was his name again?
With
Boaz.
Boaz. Oh, her
Ruth
king
was like,
redeemer.
and her ex-mother-in-law was pushing that.
Yeah.
And she told her exactly what to go and do.
Yes.
And to go where he was sleeping. Because he was sleeping under the talit, which is a prayer shawl. But Ruth didn't go under there. Well, I'm gonna go because I'm Ruth. And I'm gonna then tell him about myself because I'm Ruth. And I'm going, no, sometimes you gotta show up and going quietly like she did and slide because the mother-in-law saw and knew
Yeah.
what she was praying for and what will happen. So she went and slide herself right under that talit with Boaz.
Yeah.
And the rest is history if you read your word. And if you don't, go and read Ruth. And you find out the story of Ruth. She didn't go all talking because sometimes some women will go, I am this. No, shut up and go and do what you gotta do. And be still, I know that God is working within you because He's inside of you. Because it's time for you to get a man or a woman, if it's a man or a woman. You see what I'm saying? So it's just, I don't know. Go ahead.
Okay, so God is able to help invigorate us so that we have peace in the middle of all the craziness that's going on. How
Mhm.
is this take place? It takes place on our focus. What are we
Yes.
focusing on? If we're focusing on having this conversation with God and then we start thinking about all the great things that have happened in life,
Mm-hmm.
that God has helped us through, helped give us
Mm-hmm.
divine wisdom and insight to know how to do
Mm-hmm.
different things,
Mm-hmm.
how to move through different situations. Help
Right.
somebody.
Exactly.
Then what? When we
Yeah.
think about those things,
It will
it
happen.
puts us in a different mindset.
Mindset. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not thinking about, oh, woe is me. We're like,
No.
we handled that thing
Yeah, that
together.
thing
Sure,
already.
it's a great team.
Yes. Yes.
That means that this situation that I'm going through right now, we got this.
Yeah,
It's
we
all
got
good. We
this.
got this,
Yeah,
right?
because at the end of last year, when I got up and I was telling my sister, I just I feel good. I have this feeling that things are gonna be a lot better. I told her, I said, I just feel that things are going to my prayer, I go into my spirit with the Lord, and I just I just feel that things are gonna be a lot different. I feel that, you know. I don't know how you feel. I don't know how Rochelle feel. Even though we have talked, but we haven't gone into deep about feelings and stuff. But I know me. I'm not saying the world is going to be this way because I don't know. I have not gone into see that because we all have that ability. You just got to go into the word, the spirit of God that lives inside of you, and He will show you things that you have never seen before. He will blow your mind that you'll be like, wow. And some things you can say and some things you can't. So I just have that feeling that it's gonna be it's gonna be better. I don't know. I just feel that way. Go ahead.
There are times where it seems like when we're having a conversation that with God, that God might say something that we might not necessarily want to do at that particular moment in time.
Mhm.
Now, our flesh is fighting it, but our spirit is like, yeah, yeah, that was right on.
Mhm.
So we've just got to come to the realization that there's times where you just need to not sit there and start contemplating stuff.
Mhm.
Because hold on, that's when you're allowing your flesh to just come in and,
And do what it want to do.
yeah, do what it wants to do, give you
Mhm.
doubt, give you fear, give
Mhm.
you all these different things,
Things.
right?
Mhm. Yeah, and that's true. We sometimes we sit down and we not only contemplate, we put words in our mouth that don't belong, or we put words in other people's mouth because we think, or we put influences, not knowing we're doing it. But sometimes we just gotta be still and really, really know what you're talking
Right.
because people will absorb that. And then if it don't work out for them, then they're gonna see you told me so and it didn't work out that way. Da 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 da. But you yourself as human beings and people, whatever you hear, you have to go and talk it over with the God that lives inside of you because nothing is outside of you.
Right.
Nothing is. And I mean that. Go do your research. Go into the scripture. When Yeshua told them, when they asked him, where's the kingdom? And what he said, within. So, it's scripture. So you got to go and find it. So that's what I got to say. Go ahead, Miss Rochelle.
So some people might be, in a storm right now in life, right? It happens. We have to look at it from the standpoint of thinking, okay, what can I learn from the situation that I'm currently in, right?
Mhm.
Also from the standpoint of, okay, I will be able to help somebody else after I get through this situation. So you don't look at things in a negative type way is pretty much what I'm getting to.
Mhm.
it helps you also have greater compassion for somebody else, right? Hello. Yes.
It does. It does. If you have compassion, because these days there are people that don't have compassion in this world right now. And we got to pray for God to give people compassion
Yes.
because we have to have compassion in this world. And I was watching the other day real quick. When you're on YouTube or even Facebook, they got these little clips that comes on with these short stories. And one of the short story was there was this homeless man that came into this fancy restaurant.
Okay.
And the manager went, "You don't belong here because you are homeless. You've got to get out of here. You don't belong here." And then the man left. So then he went into a barber shop to get a haircut. So he was a homeless guy, and they're like, "You don't belong here. You gotta go. I can't cut your hair." And all the barbers were laughing and stuff like that. So the owner came in. See how God worked things. What the devil meant for wrong, he turns it around. The owner came in and the owner gave him a haircut. And not only that, he was going to do a job interview. Okay. So the owner got an old suit that was there. That's all he had. And he says, "I have a jacket for you with a shirt. Put this on." And I guess the pants, he had jeans or whatever on. So the guy went and got the interview and got the job. Get you. The owner cut his hair. He went and got the interview and he got the job. Now, years passed. The same guy that owner helped, yeah, became the CEO, the owner of an empire that where he got the job. Okay. Of this empire. Okay. And he remembered what that barber did, the owner. And at that time, that owner was going to lose the shop. And he came in, remembered, gave the owner some money. The owner was older now, he was old, and gave him money and told him, "Do you remember me? I was the homeless guy. This is what happened." And the man was going to lose his barbershop and he bought the barbershop. Oh. The homeless guy bought the barbershop, gave it to the owner, and still gave him some money. Because when we do a good deed, we are not doing it expecting anything because everything can happen and your whole life can change. Oh, yeah. And that's something. We have to, because we entertain angels all the time, and we have to teach people, we have to treat people with the utmost respect. Yeah. No matter who they are. We are a homeless ministry. Jeffrey's on. He can tell you, and we treated every homeless person with the utmost mistake, with, yes, respect. Because no matter how you smell or you whatever, that's no big deal. You are going to be treated right because you never know, yeah, who you entertain. You don't. Who came on?
Keenan Henderson.
Oh, hi, Keenan.
Hi, Grand Rising.
Grand Rising. So continue, Miss Rochelle.
Okay, so we got to quit thinking in terms of faith formulas and methods. What we need to do is commit to meditation and prayer and then go about our business with confidence.
Confidence.
Yes.
And know that it's going to happen for you.
Yeah.
You have to know that you know in your Noah that whatever is for you, I don't care who it is.
Yes.
They cannot ever take it away from you because that's for you.
Yes.
Come on, somebody. Keep on going, girl.
Yep. So it doesn't matter if our lives are spinning out of control. When we are to walk in total confidence with God.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It's going to happen for you because that's the way it is. It's going to happen. And no matter what. When we were little, I was watching my grandson the other day and he's 6 years old. And I was like, Lord, I wonder what his future is going to bring. You know what I'm saying? You just get to that point that you wonder what the future is going to bring and whatever is going to bring and how things going to happen. But you just have to speak for good things for your kids and grandkids and things like that. So that's what you do. You just speak good things and stuff like that. So we're getting close to wrapping up soon. I'm
Yes.
hoping you're enjoying this word. If you're at your end of the rope,
Yeah.
like I'm tired of all. Yeah, we all are tired of what's going on in the world right now. We are, but you know what? In Psalms 91, it says, 1,000 shall fall at the right side and 10,000 at the left, but it shall
Okay.
not come near you,
No.
because only with your eyes you're going to see the reward of the wicked. And we are seeing a lot of rewards these days, guys. Hallelujah. We're seeing, because, and I'm not saying you go out and you have a big party and whatever, but sometimes it's really, but what you don't go outside and do that. You can't feel sorry for nobody that has done wrong either,
Right.
because God is doing His due diligence. The karma is coming, and He's bringing it. And you just gotta, just keep on moving, just keep on rolling with the flow.
Yes.
And what you keep on doing, because what you sow in this world, you reap, and you don't like to reap sometimes, but you're gonna reap. So if you are doing any negativity and don't have compassion and don't care that you are doing this, don't forget there's fingers pointing back at you while you pointing that one. So always remember, you want to be on the right side of God. Come on, somebody. Now we're getting ready to
All
wrap
right.
it up.
So
Woo!
even if things look hopeless, we are not to act in fear. So in 2 Kings chapter 4 is the story of the Shunammite woman and Elisha.
And Elisha. And Elijah. Yes, I love that Shunammite woman, because her son was sick. He died. What we would have done, I know I'd have been, oh, my son is dead. Hey, it's just a normal thing to do.
Right.
But what did she do? Tell us, what did she do, Pastor?
She got him all wrapped up and packed up, had one of the servants, get her stuff together. She got him in the little cart and had the servant take her to the house of the prophet.
Yes.
As they're leaving the grounds, and they're like, "Oh, was everything fine?" What was her comment, Mama?
Yeah. Oh, is well.
Hello, somebody.
Come on.
Your child is dead.
Yeah.
But she knew that the same person who prayed that she would have that child was going to be the same person to bring him back to life.
Yes. And when you ask her, she go, "Oh, no, she know that baby don't lifeless."
Yes.
But all is well. What? That faith that she
Yes.
had. All is
Yes.
well. I would have been boo-hooing and because that's us.
Right.
But when you believe and you know
Yes.
in your Noah that God gave you that child,
Yes.
and that child is not ready to go nowhere.
Hello, somebody.
Oh, is well.
Yes.
And you got to believe it when you say it. It's not just saying it because it sounds good.
Nope.
It's saying it because you believe that your child is alive. That's why the word says also. Where did she take it, Rochelle? Pastor Rochelle? Where did she took him? To the prophet.
Yep.
And what the Lord said in his word. Touch not my anointed and do my prophets
no
harm. Because we don't know who is anointed, right, and who are prophets. Yeah. Because some people, when the disciples died, all of that went out. No, that didn't go out the window. Nope. Brothers and sisters that are listening, it still exists. You see what I'm saying? We are prophets. So no matter what's going on in the world, the Lord said, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no wrong. You don't know who is anointed and appointed. Right. Because she took that kid to the prophet Elijah. And all what he had to do is do what, Miss Rochelle? He was like, oh, he's just sleeping. Put him on the bed upstairs.
He told the people exactly what to do.
Hello.
Then he's like, we will be back. Hello, somebody. Hey.
We will be back. Like Arnold would say, I'll be back. We will be back.
Yes.
And what happened? We came back.
Hello, somebody.
Okay, just like when Joshua went to that, when he was called, summons to go to that little girl's house.
Yes.
But on his way there, also there was another widow.
Yep.
That she knew what she had and what she did. If I could just touch the hem
Of that
his garment, which is the pressure, I know I'll be healed. And she had a blood infection that if the crowd knew, they would have stoned her to death. And what she did, she was crawling under all the crowd, under that crowd.
Yes.
Because when you know that you know that you know
Hello.
that you are healed,
Yes.
or you're going to get what you have to get.
Yes.
She went with that faith.
Yes.
Because she spent money on all these doctors.
Yep, she exhausted everything she had.
And they know they can do nothing for her. And I know a lot of you are in that situation right now. But then she got closer and closer and she touched the hem. And I mean, it wasn't even grabbing the whole hem, just a little piece. And what he said, who has touched me?
Hello.
And the disciples said, with all these people pushing you back, and for you asking who have touched you, because he knew the fate of that woman.
So he said he felt the power leave him.
Somebody. And then he said when and she was afraid to even come up to say I did.
Right.
Because she didn't know. But she about that man named Yeshua. And then she came up and when I did, and he go, yo, I've made you whole.
Yes.
That's the kind of faith we have to have these days.
Yes.
Come on, somebody. We got to have that kind of faith.
And let me tell you why. Because no other human on earth can create happiness for you. You must create it for yourself through your relationship with God in your life.
Yes, the one that lives in you. And then, guys, and then he left her and went to that little girl. And when he went there, there were all those.
Yeah, they're all weeping
and all that negativity.
Yep.
And what he does, get them all out.
Yep.
Get them out. Because he said, get the negativity out. You might have to get a lot of negativity out of your life this year. You might have to get family out of your life. And I'm not telling you what you got to do. So don't go blaming Apostle say, get rid of my this and get. No, I said you might have to get rid of friends and who knows out of that life if you want to survive.
Hello, if you want a prosperous life, glorious life, if you want the same good energy given back to you as you're given to others, hello, somebody. You want to leave somebody excited and happy and more joyful than when you first got there.
Yes, and then when he got all of those naysayers out of there, just him and the little girl, and I think maybe he had a couple of disciples in there with him. I can't remember all of it. But then he looked at that little girl, and the little girl woke up. And all he said to her, Ifata, that made her whole. And that little girl got up, I'm hungry.
Hello.
Just like a child.
Yep.
I'm hungry. And all he said the word Ifata. Come on now. And that little girl got up hungry.
Yes.
And he said, hey, Mom and Dad, hey, get this baby fed.
She's up from resting.
She's up from resting. Let's get her going. All these naysayers, get them out of the house. Clean the house. Get some incense going. Get some blessed water up in here.
Hello.
Because you don't talk, Christianity don't talk about those things. But those things existed in those times, and it does today too. Cleanse your home. Always think of the tabernacle of meat.
Yes.
They had incense, they had water, they had food, they had everything. You hear me? Think about that. Not these, they're just not the old New Testament. Go both, walk both together. You can't do one without the other. You see what I'm saying? God knows what you need, the one that lives inside of you.
Hello, somebody.
And when you feel that a word has been dropped to you or something dropped inside of you, take heed of it.
Yes.
And start molding it and haga it. And what I mean haga, it means start meditating on it.
Yes.
And start stewing on it, but in a positive way.
Hello,
and don't say nothing to nobody. And I mean nobody. Because when you tell people your business, things tend to happen.
The naysayers.
And I mean even husbands and wife, I'm sorry. Because they were, oh, you can't do that. That's too big for you. And you get the best friend that you tell her, oh, you can't do that. She thinks she can do that, but there ain't nothing going to happen. Right there, negativity is all over your stuff. You see what I'm saying? Keep it to yourself.
Yep. That you don't start speaking unless the Lord specifically tells you somebody to share it with. Yes. Because if he's said that to you, then that means that person is going to be girded with you, locked together to see that come to fruition.
Yes. And speak life in you.
Yes.
My daughter and I went to a thing just at the first. And this one lady was telling they were talking about different people and not gossiping, but just talking about different attitudes and stuff.
Yeah.
And the person said to her, because I overheard it, we have to surround ourselves with people that's going to speak life in us and speak positive in us. Yeah. We have to surround ourselves with that. Any negativity, put them out the door.
Hello.
The negative got to go.
Yep.
We want all positive flowing up in here.
Yeah.
And that's what you have to do, guys. And that's the message for today. Is that
message? That's the message. You gotta treat your life, your body, your spirit like a garden. You gotta tend to it, root out them bad weeds. Hello, somebody. So it can flourish.
Yes, and you want to make it flourish because you want things to flourish. Just remember those stories that we tell you, that we just mentioned. And go find them in the Bible. Google, oh, the little girl and oh, the lady with the blood issue. But I love that story. Because if they didn't have that kind of belief, she wouldn't have been healed today. That little girl, her parents had the belief that they cried and stuff, but they still had the belief that the daughter was okay.
Yep.
The widow, the Shunammite woman with her son. How's your son? All is well.
Yep, that's 2 Kings 4, guys.
Yes, and she didn't go in with, oh, he died. No, she didn't go in like that.
Because she wouldn't have got the outcome that she was expecting. You got to set yourself up for what?
For what? Success.
Yes.
And not set yourself up. People will set you up for failure, but you got to set yourself up for success. It's like they're saying, no, nothing and no one is coming to save you. You got to do it yourself. Why? Because he lives inside of you.
Yes.
And what a friend we have in Yeshua who lives inside of me.
Yes.
He's my friend. I can talk to. Sometimes my husband like, you say something to me? No, I'm talking to myself. There you go, really? I said, yeah. Because I'm talking to my Yeshua that lives inside of me.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? I ain't crazy. I ain't cuckoo. I know what I'm saying. So that's what we want to leave you with.
Yes.
That's what we want to do. Now, offering time.
Oh, yeah. So 2026, begin this year out with getting stuff in order. First, one of the things you want to do besides getting your spiritual life in order is getting your finances in order.
In order, yeah.
Yes. So you can start out with what? A faith offering for yourself. If you have been struggling with different things and you're like, you
Nothing
know
like
what, Lord,
giving.
I want to test you at your word. You say that you enjoy a cheerful giver. You also like one who is willing to sit and say, okay, I'm going to trust you. I'm going to trust you in this. I'm going to
Yeah.
have faith and trust you with this.
Yeah.
So, right now, if you would like to sow into this ministry, it is super simple. What you're going to do is flip over on your phone to Cash App, and you are going to type in IVABOWERS. Hello, that's IVABOWERS.
Yes.
That's Iva Bowers.
Yes. Yes. And we're going to, yeah. And
And
we do good things.
yeah.
Mhm. Good things.
It's super simple. Just call the phone number on the bottom if you want to do a check, right? Super simple. All
Mhm.
checks are made out to Overcomers Church.
Church.
The phone is Apostle's direct cell phone number, so she
Mm-hmm.
can pick it up and give you the address if you don't have it. All right. So
Mm-hmm.
we want to start out our year successful, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You want to start out your year successful.
Successful. We want you to. And you know, we want you to share this message and share if you're on Facebook, share, like, I think it is.
Yeah, you're going to
Share and like.
share and like,
Yes. And
subscribe.
subscribe. And then you're
Um,
on
YouTube,
YouTube.
you're going to ring the bell so that you get all the notifications that are coming in, right? Then, of course, you want to like and
And
subscribe.
subscribe,
Yeah.
yes. And help us grow this year. Help us grow the ministry, because I'm telling you, the words that we are bringing, very few people are bringing them. But you know, we bring what God wants us to bring.
Yeah, we want to better you and better
Yes.
someone else.
And better someone else.
Let somebody else have the word that's going to bless them, that's
Them,
going to
yeah.
help them, okay?
That because sometimes you don't know who need the word
Right.
that we have brought. Sometimes people are just getting ready to do crazy stuff, and just hearing the word that you brought to them, or they're listening to the computer or their phones, and they go, you know what, that's the word I needed at that moment.
Yeah.
So we just don't know, but you can reach them. Yes. So share, please. Just share
Yes.
and share and share, and be merry. Be merry and fruitful. And that way the Lord will continue blessing you. He will bless you. And that tithe and those offerings, that work.
Yeah.
I know it does.
Ooh, I'm telling you,
It works.
it has done wonders in my life.
I know in my life too. And me and my husband life, we thank God. Sometimes people come to me and they go, we want to give you a gift, but how can you give a gift to somebody that have everything? But no, I don't have everything. There's always something missing. We don't have everything in life. People think that, but there's always something that you desire or you want,
Right.
and you appreciate, because no one have everything.
Right. And Mr.
Even the
Bill
rich people.
finances the ministry for us, literally. He's
Yeah.
the one who pays for us to be on both of the programs at the same time, all of that. You
Yeah. And I'm
know,
not saying some of you don't give. Yes, you have. And we appreciate that. And this Christmas we could help the daycare.
yes, it was
It was
wonderful.
wonderful. I was that jolly old guy, mother clothes.
Mrs. Cross.
So we had a good time. We had a good time. We went there and we had a good time. So and the kids had a great time.
Yes.
So
Oh,
you know, it's always good to express things and share things. So without no further ado,
all right.
I'm going to just close this out in prayer, and I'll bless the offering. And I want to bless and ask for healing for every person that is ill. I'm going to do a general prayer for that. Father, we just thank you, the God that lives inside of all of us.
Thank you.
We thank you for the service this morning, and we thank you for the offerings, the people that give and the people that's going to give.
Yes.
We just thank you for it, and we exalt every person that is as listening to what we're saying. And we lift you up, Lord. You are lifted up above. You live in us, and you are the up above in us.
Thank you.
Who we serve. And we thank you for allowing us to see another day, because you know where the real New Year's is. But we celebrate with the world. You said we always have to be obedient to the land, the word, the rules of the law of the land.
Yeah.
So that's we being obedient to that. Lord, and we want to speak to each person that is feeling an illness this morning, that for you to get up, like Yeshua told Lazarus,
Yes.
get up, and he brought him from the dead.
Yes.
And get up and walk. And we just say, get up and know that you are healed.
Yes.
I know that you're feeling better.
Yes.
Speak to that body. Speak to those organs. We speak to each and every organ in your body. We speak to your cells. We speak to every part of your body right now. That the angel Raphael and Eladia is touching you, and Yeshua is touching you, and by his stripes you are healed.
Yes.
Because you were healed before you even got sick. You're just walking through the motions right now.
Yes.
So each and every person that we know and the ones that we don't know are healed right now.
Yeah.
And you got to receive that healing. And you got to speak that you are healed every day. That you get up out of bed. Because the only one that can heal you is the Yeshua that lives inside of you. And your will, as you speak to your body. You can speak to your body for strength, for whatever you want to speak to it for.
Yes.
And you speak to your finances. And we ask right now that everyone that has financial problems, which is the whole world, that your finances are cleared up. Because there is an angel for finances too. And I can't remember her name, but the Shemitah is still around. Mm-hmm. The Shemitah is still around. And we just thank you right now, Lord. We bless the offering. We bless each and every person. And we bless this ministry. And we bless ourselves right now. And we bless the people that are online right now, the people that are watching, the people that we can see on Facebook, the people that we cannot see on YouTube. We bless you right now. Everybody, the ones that are coming in later and stuff like that, everyone is blessed right now. Right now, Yeshua wants to bless you and tell you, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. And that you will go in his word right now. Thank you. See you next week.
Bye-bye.